Have you ever experienced something in your life and forgiveness was the right decision, but you didn't want to do it? I have. When I was 15, I was sexually abused, and I didn't tell anyone what happened to me for 22 years. But 22 years later, I walked into a Home Depot and I walked down an aisle and I turned right and I walked right into the person who 22 years earlier had sexually abused me. And honestly, my life unraveled. What do hurting people do? They hurt people. And what do healed people do? Well, they help people get healed. Well, before I could ever help anyone get healed, I had to come to the process of I was hurting, and I was hurting people as a result of it. And I remember one day in the process of hurting people, remember I had a conversation with God, and people, when I share this with students especially, they go, "You mean you really do talk to God?" And I'm like, "You don't? How do you know what to do every day?" I had a conversation with God, and he goes, "Will you forgive the person who hurt you?" My immediate response was, "No, not at all. Not even maybe." Now, that's not a really great answer if you're a Christian. And the Lord said, well, why won't you? I said, it's not fair. I didn't do anything wrong 22 years ago. And I've lived 22 years like this. I've hurt people. I've been miserable. I've been sad. I've been angry. I've just bottled all this on the inside. I don't know what to do with it. And now I've just ran into the person. I mean, no, I'm not going to forgive the person. There was silence. Then I heard that still small voice on the inside with a very simple yet very profound question. Was the cross fair? Why did you have to go there? I said, I'll get back with you. I'm not going to lie to you, Lord. It took me 3 days. I wish I could say I immediately got it and I got the revelation. Okay, yeah, I need to do this. But no, I took 3 days because I wasn't going to be untruthful. I was going to really process this. But at the end of the 3 days, I chose to forgive. Now, did I have to go to the person? For me, I didn't. I went to God, I went to prayer, and I went, hey, I'm going to choose to forgive. It's an act of faith, but I'm going to do so. And the minute I did it, I felt this heaviness lift. Now, I can't tell you that when the minute and instant that I forgave this person, that my life changed forever. Angels were, flying around in circles. My life was great. I didn't hurt anyone ever again. No, no, no. There was a process that I walked out, and in some ways, I'm still walking out. But here's what I learned. When you and I forgive, we get free. And when we get free, man, that's when we can be used. Maybe today you're walking around living your life with so much pain on the inside. And maybe, just maybe, you can literally draw a line between that pain and unforgiveness in your life. The person who sexually abused me probably doesn't think about me or my life or what I do. That person went on and lived the life they were going to live. And I prayed for that person. I had to focus on my heart being right so that I and then could be free. And you know what freedom brings? This great thing called liberty. Every day of my life, I share with people what I just shared with you. Why? Because he whom the Son sets free is free indeed. Here's a verse you may want to consider. It's found in Matthew chapter 6, verse 15. It says, but if you do not forgive men their trespasses, neither will your Father forgive your trespasses. Forgiveness is important. Your life is important. Those two words I always share. You matter.